Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? I'm just up at Recovery Ottawa. You know, it's a place in Ottawa here that supplies Suboxone and methadone for those addicted to opiates, and it's a harm reduction or stabilization to help people balance out their life and return to their jobs and take care of their families and get them on the road to recovery. I'm a certified SMART recovery facilitator, and I get lots of people asking me questions on how I come clean and sober, and been through the gauntlet of all the three. I went to 3 different 28-day programs, 1 3-month program. I tried the 12-step recovery program. Today I've come to a better understanding. I've written 2 books. One, My Road to Recovery, Life in the Game of Addictions, my memoir. And I just had someone ask me this morning, and how did you come clean and sober? How long have you been clean and sober? And I always say, it's not so much the length of time that you're clean and sober. Certainly it's important to have substantial clean time, and finding your way and seeing your way and getting your mind cleared up and away from the drugs and the booze, but I think the most important thing is finding the underlying issues and problems that cause the addiction, the drug addiction or alcohol or any type of addiction for that matter. You're in need. There's something you want. You're filling a hole. Dual diagnosis is all a part of the new wave of finding those underlying problems and issues, from stress that turns to depression or anxiety, and chemical imbalances, and bringing about change and helping find those problems. For me, many years, I've had a lot of different incidents, and childhood trauma, and separation, divorce from my family and stuff, and moving a lot, and each person experiences these situations or things in your life different. Some people can just brush them off and move on, and it won't affect them at all. Others with the same type of incident in their life that caused them stress and trauma and anxiety and depression, and these events in their life are a greater impact on them for that they carry the rest of their life. And for me and my sister, we've always said, there's that hole, that dark spot in us that we were trying to fill with the alcohol and drugs and and other crazy activities. I was a class clown, and and I always thought I had this type of reward deficiency syndrome, and that I didn't get enough pats on the back, and this is what I was trying to fill, and seeking out happiness and rewards and avoiding sadness. Anyway, like I say, I'm a certified SMART recovery facilitator, and I believe in finding the underlying issues and problems in someone's life is one of the most important things. And we all have our problems. And anyway, let me see who's tuning in here today. I know one friend of mine said, "Don't tune in so early. I wanna I wanna come in and ask them questions. If anybody has any questions or anything, give it out there." I see you, Jennifer. Good morning. The good Lord played a good part in my life. I had a spiritual awakening, and I must share that story. And for many years I prayed, and maybe I wasn't sincere. I always thought maybe, I didn't have enough faith, but I was persistent, and and I finally yelled out to the good Lord and come into my heart, my soul, and bring the Holy Ghost and the Spirit into my heart and guide me. When I truly was sincere in what I prayed for, boy, I just had this spiritual experience that just flushed through my whole body, and I was no longer tormented with the anger and resentment and pity and the poor me, and and all the other issues of resentment, and all these other things. I just I was totally released, and I was like reborn. And I share that with a lot of people, and that have the disease model of addiction, and somehow that they're allergic to it or what have you. But and they I have a beer on a very rare occasion, but today it's my choice. I choose what I want to do in my life, and it brings about my whole life a better control in whatever I do. I've regained my trust in myself and the decisions that I make, that I know I'm on the right path and what I do. people often wonder, and I had a fellow this morning I'd like to share that he wanted to know how I became clean and sober. First he wanted to know how long, or she wanted to know how long, I've been clean and sober, and like I say, the most important thing is finding the underlying issues and problems. But what happens is a lot of times you have these little problems, these little issues, these little concerns, or these, the minor, blimps and, lies maybe, or bad, karma you're putting out. And what happens is all these little things build up and, start getting on top of you. And how I explain it is, it's like a frog in boiling water. If you had a pot of boiling water and you threw the frog in, that frog would just jump right out, But if you put the frog in the water and slowly turned up the heat, he would stay there until that water boiled until he died. It's a slow progressive, and we claim, or a lot of people claim, that it's in a form of a disease, but it is in fact a disease of choice. It's it's not like these other diseases of Alzheimer's and what have you that that deteriorate the brain in its own process. That's uncontrollable. We are in control. We have choices in this life, and the better choices you make in breaking bad habits, the less negative consequences you'll have in your life. It's so important. Anyway, I don't know who else is on. Anybody got any questions or anything for me? I know it's a little early. Hope you completed reading my book, Richard. Yes, Jennifer. My girlfriend borrowed it. Darn, I had it in my car. I was halfway through it. My girlfriend borrowed it, and she's been crazy about reading it and writing down some little things that you wrote. I just can't recall there the other day. She said, I just love what Jennifer said in this part of your book. I forget what it was, but Lord who longs to be gracious to us. He sure does. And I thank the good Lord and my higher power for, it's so important today to me. I don't even have to pray for different things. I pray for appreciation and love for what I have, but I'm in need of nothing. I don't have anything I don't need, and I'm in need of really nothing. There's certain things I envision, or maybe not fantasize, but whatever. I don't get obsessive by any means, but I'd like to have this or that. I might think in a passing thought. But I'll tell you, if it's something that, the good Lord wants me to have, it's right there. It's presented to me, and the majority of the time it's free for the taking. And I just love life today. I'm so blessed. And one of the main things I'm blessed in is the happy thoughts I have today. I was for so long tormented with with anger and frustration, and watching too much news and reading too many newspapers, and looking at the world in such a negative way. And today I truly stop and smell the roses, and I love life. I really like to help others, and gaining that respect and love for life. And I'm sharing some videos. I'm doing these live videos just in trying to promote and help. And someone comes to me and asks me some questions or concerns, I'll try and share it with the live video here. But mainly I'm putting together 90 videos in 90 days of notes I accumulated over the last 10 years in my book, Road to Recovery, Addictions 101, that I'm sharing in a bunch of short 10 to 15 minute videos that people can watch. I know everyone's so busy in their life, but I have faith, and the good Lord's taking care of me, and I really want to pass that message on to everyone and share these notes in 90 days and videos that everyone can watch. I know we're all busy, but certainly you can take some time out of your day, 10-15 minutes, and really it will help you change your life, your thoughts, your behavior, your habits, everything around. So check out my Social 22 site, Road to Recovery, and join on. It's only $20. It's like 22 cents a day for the 90 videos. I think today it'll be 28th video I'm on. So come on, help, join up, and help me on my journey, and I'll help you on yours. God bless everyone, for He has blessed me. Have a great day. Bye for now. Okay.